is what the future holds. A ministry of the End Time Life Bible Ministries, announcing the good news of God's government. And now, your host. This is a special message for all Nigerians. Whether you are 7 years or 77 years, whether you live in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, whoever you are and whatsoever you represent, please, I want you to listen carefully to this message. Listen, please. This is not a child's play. This is a national call. This is serious. Because on the 10th of the month of June this year, 2018, about 4 p.m. in the evening, I had a vision. I received a message. In this vision, as I saw, Nigeria at 59 came under a severe and strong attack. Did you hear what I said now? Nigeria at 59 came under a severe and strong attack. And as I speak to you right now, this attack is going on. But come next year, 2019, this attack is going to take a strong and severe dimension with specific targets. And one of the targets is the Nigerian youths. And so that's why this message should be shared out to all Nigerians, especially the Nigerian youths. So I saw in the spirit that there are powers from within Nigeria that are collaborating with powers from outside Nigeria. And these powers brought Nigeria under this attack. And as I looked out into the spirit, I saw a general. And this general approached me and began to talk to me. And this general seemed to be like the one who is in charge of Nigeria in the realm of the spirit. And the general showed me, I saw some dead bodies lying out there in the realm of the spirit. And I was like, what happened? And the general began to reveal to me that these men were men of good heart. These men were zealous and ambitious for Nigeria, but they were not well equipped and they were not well prepared. And the general revealed to me that their instruments of warfare, as they went out to fight against the enemies, were inferior to those of the enemies. So the enemies had upper hand and the enemies beat them down. They were battered and tattered out there as I saw them lying down. It was so disheartening. And so I asked the general, what do we do? And the general told me that we can do something. And I saw the general appointed a man. And another man was appointed. And I know this man, and I can talk to you about this man. And another man was also appointed. And I saw in the spirit that sophisticated instruments of warfare were made available to this man. And before they could lead against the attack of the enemies, the general ordered that the Nigerian youths must be well informed and awakened. So he sent me. And as I went to talk to the Nigerian youths, I got to a place that was like a square. And I saw many Nigerian youths. But what I saw there was so surprising to me. Because as I looked at my time, it was in the afternoon, hot afternoon. The sun was at its finest. But they were out there drinking and smoking. They were dancing and watching movies. And they were doing all kinds of things. And some of them were half naked. And I was like, what are you guys doing by this time of the day? This is not what you guys are supposed to be doing by this time of the day. And they were like, as if they did not understand what I was talking about. And I was like, does it mean that you guys do not understand that Nigeria has come under a severe and strong attack? And some of them were like, really? And some of them were like, okay, what do we do? And some of them were still doing what they were doing. And within this very space of time, I had a voice that thundered out from heaven and said to me, do not take the Nigerian issue for granted. And so today, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, the same thing I am saying to every Nigerian, and most especially to the Nigerian youth. This attack must not be taken for granted. And the Nigerian issues must not be taken for granted. God has a wonderful plan for Nigeria and for Nigerians. But the enemies want to thwart it. But we can do something now. We can do something. That's why this call, that's why this message. Because God revealed this, that Nigeria might be delivered and that his purposes and plans might come to pass. But the responsibility is upon us. We have to stand on our feet and fight the good fight that God has commanded that we should fight. And that's why, please, I am talking to every Nigerian today, whoever you are. It is time for Nigerians to arise and save Nigeria. There is no better time than this time. We have to stand up. God has given the grace. God has given the mandate. Let him that has ears hear exactly what the Spirit of God is saying. And let him that has heart understand exactly the message that is being given to all Nigerians. Because in the fullness of the time of this very vision, each and every one of you will be a witness of what I've just told you today. It's my prayer that God will perfect that which concerns Nigeria. It's my prayer that Nigerians, and most especially the Nigerian youths, will wake up to this clarion call, to this national call, to this message from the womb of the Spirit of the Eternal Father. My name is Joseph, your brother. I'll be back to talk to you again. Thank you. Thanks for being on What the Future Holds. Until next time, this is a production of the Syndicate Television and Ministry of the End Time Life Bible Ministries, announcing the good news of God's government. Shalom.